My name's Josh Lynn. I'm one of the fly fishing shop guys. If you ever look on the internet, you probably have seen me, or if you call or stop by, I've probably helped you out before. As summer draws on, everyone's minds turn to steelhead, chasing the summer steelhead on the Deschutes. That's how it goes around here anyways at the fly fishing shop. And so this week we have a kit that we've put together, $46.95, for a good selection of early summer steelhead flies. It actually comes with 18 different flies in a couple different sizes. Some of the more popular ones, the fly du jour and the green butt skunks that we have custom tied at the shop here on these gold Alec Jackson hooks. A couple sleeper flies that no one really knows about. The Patriot for one, the Surgeon General, this kind of purple and red guy, the Gold Demon, and the classic Purple Peril. Now these are all proven flies that we fish quite often throughout the summer. These guys you can fish anytime and you can never have enough of. So just because you have some, I wouldn't exclude you from getting this kit. It's pretty good value, $46.95. The fly du jour is one of the more popular flies that we use around here. It's a great summer steelhead producing fly on the Deschutes, the Umpqua, the Clackamas, and many of the other local rivers that we fish. You know, one of the key ingredients to tying the fly du jour is the edge bright that we use for the butt material. It comes in 4 different colors, and it really works well to accentuate the butt of the fly. It kind of gives it a glowing action. And typically when we tie this into our flies, we use it as kind of a tail or a body material. And we typically use an under wrap of a mylar tinsel. So I'm going to take you to a video that kind of shows you a way to tie in the edge bright to make it a little more usable, so you can kind of see some secrets to it and maybe how we do it here. A couple weeks back, Mark and I were having a discussion about the new Royal Wulff Ambush line. This guy right here, designed by Gary Sandstrom. It originally started out as a line for nymphing with a single hand rod, but has gained in popularity. They make it into sizes up for spey rods, 550 grains I believe. So we have a little film about that. Let's go take a look. What are you up to?
Hey Josh, how are you?
Pretty good.
I just spooled up this new Ambush line from Royal Wulff. It's going to go on my 7136 Z-axis rod, and I've attached a piece of T11, 13 foot long to the end of it. Well, that's a nice loop, isn't it?
That's pretty slick. So how long is the head on this line?
The head on these lines are 20 foot. And you know, this one here weighs 500 grains. Boy, it's easy to tell where that head stops and the shooting line begins, isn't it, boy?
Yeah, that blue is a good color.
That blue is a really good color. You know, the guys that put this line together knew what they were doing. You know, this line was designed by Gary Sandstrom, who actually designed this line as a line for a single-handed rod, so he could fish tight cover with nymphs and that kind of stuff like that. Now this one here, of course, their lines have been so successful that they're starting to build bigger lines now for spey rods. This line could be used for big single-handed rods. Actually, I think this line here is rated as a 12 weight, but it works really good as a 500 grain spay line.
And they make this all the way down to trout size, like a 4 weight?
They do start at 4 weights. Yeah, you bet. You know, I fished with Gary on the Sandy River last winter, and he used this line and caught a really nice steelhead, and that's where I started learning about this line.
Well, it seems like a pretty good idea.
Yeah, you know, I think maybe we ought to take a look at some video of Gary landing at steelhead. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Yeah, well, it's taken all morning, but Gary's got his first hook up here. His guide hasn't done real good for him up to this point, you know, but we finally found him a fish, or he finally found a fish or something. Well, there we go, little jumperoo. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You know, they just don't make any bad steelhead. Yeah. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, now I wanna do a little picture taking here. All right, little video. Hey, that's a nice wild fish there, Gary. Hold that little bugger up here so we can get a little video of that fish. Give us a little look at the camera so that people know who you are. Yeah, good looking guy.
Whether you're steelhead fishing or trout fishing, you probably wear these. And in the last few months, states and countries are really getting aggressive towards the felt sole. And Simms has done away with the felt sole altogether. And because of that, traction has become a little different, and people are a little worried about how the new boots hold up. Well, the new rubber sole, you know, isn't a studded felt boot, but it does have good traction. I've been using a pair of these for about a year now. They've held up really well. I haven't had any real problems with them. Definitely no tragic incidents like falling on my head or, you know, drowning. I'm still here. So this is a little better view of the sole here. You can see it has a lot of raised area and a lot of recessed areas. This is one of the star cleats right here. You can see it just fits perfectly right inside the tread pattern. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's also holes that are kind of pre-drilled. You know, they're molded in actually, that the screws just fit right in. So kind of a typical pattern that I might use would be kind of 4 in the heel. You can never have enough support back there or traction. And you just want to suck those down really tight there. And you can see these things go in pretty easy. And so to keep it simple, I might do a pattern just like that. It's kind of similar to how they kind of used to lay out the stud pattern for the L2 boots. And so you can see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 20 of them. If I had another couple extras, maybe I put another one in here.